Sounds pretty good. Oh, Obosh deck. So some weird mid-range pile. Okay. He goes turn 1 monkey and I can bolt it. Migloz should be good in this matchup, but you know he has Fury, so maybe not. Oh man, I don't know what the hell he's doing. I'm gonna play a 5/5 Kavu to protect against Fury. I don't know if it matters here. Yeah, we want blue and red on different mana because we have Bolt and SWD, so let's do it like this. But I think there usually are. Okay, so we are gonna go Sacred Foundry. Player Kavu. Nope. Wrong one. Okay. All right. Obosh deck with white mana. Put in the chat if you have any idea what this deck could be. Maybe it's an Inspiring Spike Brew. I don't know. Oh, is it Prismatic Ending for 2? Yeah, that's what it is. Damn it. Yep. I feel like I might. So it's more mana efficient to go Migloz here, but I'm kind of worried he could just do like Fable, Fury into Fable, and then I'm in like such bad shape. So I think what I'm gonna do instead is I think I'm gonna fetch a basic. Red white scam could be. I'm gonna fetch a basic here. Get a forest. That way I can still play Migloz in case he tries to jam Blood Moon, but I'm just gonna play Nacatl and then hold up Stub and Bolt. Because I'm just I don't know. A lot of times these lists do play Fury. And again, I'm gonna try to stub whatever he plays on turn 3. If he goes Spyro, I guess that's annoying, but if it's Fable, then I'm in a good spot. Or if it's like Blood Moon. Looks like Blood Moon. I could bolt him now, but I don't think I need to. It's like more mana efficient. Okay. So we probably want to we're gonna get a white source. So to hold up Bolt. So I'm gonna grab the white source now. We can't get we don't have double red, so we can't hold up Bolt too. So we'll just do this. Migloz. Windswept Heath. Pass the turn. So next turn I can make him a 8/8. Shocking. Huh. Grief maybe? Spyro? Okay. Was he holding out the white prismatic ending maybe on Nacatl? Fury on Migloz. Okay, so he did have the Fury the whole time. And then he's going to prismatic ending on Nacatl maybe. Yeah, this is what I was worried about with Migloz. Unfortunately, I was 1 mana short of being able to pump him in response. I need 2 mana to do that, so it's kind of like a bad exchange, I guess, but that was my fear the whole time, playing against an Obosh deck. So because we have the other land in hand, I'm going to just fetch a second red source here, because we already have 1 red. So I'm going to get Savai Triome, I think. And then that way I don't have to, next turn get planes maybe. I guess I could have done that differently. Red White Scam with Fury, Solitude, Spyro Moon. Yeah, basically what it looks like. Opponent's got the upkeep stop. Path to Exile. Main deck. Seems unlikely. Two matches left. Or 2 matches in prog. Ooh, Kavu's good. I think I'm gonna play this. So with Kavu, there's the argument to keep this fetch in hand, but I think it's more important if he plays another Blood Moon that I just have a basic plains. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because I could loot away this fetch next turn. Okay, means he probably doesn't have much in hand, right? I guess he'll just like try to block me with Spyro tokens forever. Yeah, so we are gonna play this Heath because I want to be able to get a basic plains in the event of a second Blood Moon. He's gonna hardcast a Fury. Then I bolt for it. A solid dude, maybe. Be a little annoying. All right. Did anyone have that on their bingo card? Did anyone have the Timeless Dragon hardcast? We're just gonna get white source now. Actually, I technically could get that white source whenever I want. There's no reason to do it then. Because it doesn't come into play tap, so. Okay, we will loot away this land. So if he offers the trade, then I can bolt it. But how does internalize work? Exile this card from your graveyard. Oh, that's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. Oh, Scion's good. 1 turn too late, though. 1 turn too late, Mr. Scion. Because I could have given Kavu we're gonna return Jegantha to hand. I could hold up, something else, but yeah, if I had the Scion, then I would have been in much better shape because then he probably would have blocked Nacatl and I could have just bolted or something. Does he just have Fury? Oh, eternalized it. Yep. I kind of want to not trade the Scion because I want to be able to have Jegantha with First Strike and Trample. Maybe that's not a good play because I can't hold up Stub then. But I feel like he's on elemental removal stuff, so I'm gonna do this. That's the obvious trap. The old oh, I guess wait, that was stupid. Never mind. I guess I wasn't thinking because I was like, oh, I'll bolt this and then, but I can't do that, so that's fine. That was a waste. My Nacatl did not die gloriously. I don't know why I was thinking. I thought I had 1 more mana. That was really stupid, actually, because I just wasted Nacatl on nothing. I have regrets. Yeah, so I could have obviously offered the trade there, and maybe that would have been the smarter play and just keep applying pressure with his life total, what it's at. Yeah, I don't know. If he has like a Fury on Scion, it's like really bad for me. What the fuck, dude? Seriously? So he marched for 6 mana. Not something I've seen before. All right, we are just gonna trade here. I think got literally nothing, and I have Nacatl. Oh, this has internalized too? Oh, it doesn't go to the graveyard though, never mind. Well, it goes to the graveyard and then like disappears or something. I was hoping for a fast game. I don't have to like double queue, but it's not looking good with this guy's deck. Come on, man. Seriously? This dude just have everything? Ha, I also have everything. How big is Obosh 3/5? Very annoying. Very annoying. Can you stop with the marches? Oh man, I think we win. We did it. We did it through all of the everything. I guess you could have Solitude. Be annoying. No, he can't because one of his cards is Obosh. Eat it. All right. All right, we got there. We got there. Grindy game. Turn 10. How do I sideboard against this? I don't know. I don't really know what I have in the... I mean, he has like no 1-drops. I mean, he obviously has some 1-drops. They're not really great. So, Blood Moon, so Tear Asunder probably. It's probably the only thing. I could bring in Chained for that stupid dragon thing. Sure. Take out a Brawler for Bolt. Hexdrinker, I don't know. He's got some sorcery removal. Maybe 1 Tribal Flames. I'm trying to think how I kind of board against Scam. Maybe do something similar. Could trim on 1 Bolt. 1 Hexdrinker. I don't know, maybe something like this. Hexdrinker is good against Blood Moon. Because I can just pump it. But he's got a lot of sorcery removal and also elementals. So probably less good in this matchup. Okay, let's see if we can win this before I have to go to the double Q nightmare. Okay, we're still good. We're still good. Too awkward with the lands. So let's mulligan. Come on. Here we go. We're in business. Let's put back a Tribal Flames and a Bolt, maybe. I don't know what to put back all the removal. So I have to go. Do I need Tear Asunder more, or do I need Bolt? Try this. The issue with this hand, what if? I guess I could play very carefully around Blood Moon and fetch a basic forest turn 1. And then turn 2 go red-white. But the problem with that is like Kavu then dies to Bolt, which isn't good. All right, well now I have big regrets about putting back that Bolt. Big regrets. All right, so now I can go... The idea is he's probably going to use his... I'm just going to get a basic forest here. You could argue not to do this, but Nacathl's going to trade with Monkey anyway, but really he's just going to eat a removal spell. Man, I really wish I kept that Bolt, huh? That would have been great. Would have been in good shape. Because I could have gone Sacred Foundry, Bolt. I should have thought that more through, honestly. Maybe put back Tear Asunder. Yeah, okay. I could have gone Sacred Foundry, Bolt. And then next turn got basic forest and played a 3/3 Kavu. Come on, dude. Seriously? Okay. Well, now we're going to just probably lose this game. He didn't even have a second land. Wow. The greed. The greed of keeping a Ragavan, no second lander, and I'm just getting so punished for how I mulligan, or how I did that. Okay, so I don't have to worry about Blood Moon, but now I can't get... Whatever. This is stupid. The crazy thing is, like, he could win this game. Like, if he just has another removal spell in hand, like another bolt, then, like, he's just going to swing in for 5 every turn and get a treasure token. I just, like, can't beat that. That's, like, the crazy thing is, like, he kept a 1-lander with Monkey, and I'm sure if I had bolted his Monkey, then it would have been totally different, but I guess on the draw, the removal is better than the creature, so I should have maybe gotten rid of Nacatl, or shipped either Tear Asunder. Yeah, see, this is exactly it. Damn, I need to just keep the ball against a Ragavan deck. I just have to keep the removal on the draw. Oh, and Ephemerate even. Okay, great, sweet. So now he'll get to swing. I mean, this game's over. Swinging for 5 every turn, get a treasure token, and he's got Fury next turn, so I can't. I need a removal spell for Fury. I'm already at 9, so he's got lethal on turn 3 or on turn 4. Okay, I have a removal spell for Fury. Do you have another Ephemerate? Probably. I need blue-black. All right, we're not really hanging on. He could just jam Blood Moon next turn. Don't think he'll be rebounding anything. So maybe there's an argument with Ephemerate and Bolt that I should put in Misstep. I think that's fair. I think I'll do that. Yeah, honestly, like, Nacatl was probably the worst thing he could have flipped off me. And, I mean, it was the worst thing, actually. 3 damage every turn. Another Nacatl. Even better. Like, what could I get that... Yeah, he just got lucky with the monkey hits. But that's on me for allowing that. I think on the draw, I just have to value removal more against a Ragavan deck. But I mean, that was just when they ran away with the game. Let's go with Misstep. Maybe we just cut the Hexdrinkers altogether. Although they could be good in this matchup. We'll cut a Nacatl. Try this out. Yeah, I don't know if they're good or not good. Like, on the one hand, it's a Blood Moon deck. On the other hand, it's a deck with Fury and maybe Solitude. I haven't seen Solitude yet, but I imagine he has it. So it's not so good to have a Hexdrinker. Okay, I think we'll just keep this, yeah. Temple Garden. If he goes Monkey, I'm just going to kill it, I think. Very mysterious. Hmm. Bolt this monkey now. No, not monkey. Bolt this cat. Very mysterious. Almost like he probably has Blood Moon in hand. Let's just draw on the bolt. Feeling a Blood Moon for sure, so I'm just gonna grab Forest and then play Migloz. There's an argument to, like, he could have Fury. I guess he could blow me out with Ephemerated Fury, but maybe that's what he's doing. I can't play around it though. Yeah, I really can't play around it. Like, so I could play Kavu. It's worse if he goes Blood Moon. I guess I'm gonna play Migloz because if he goes Ephemerate Fury, next turn I can Tribal Flames it and play Kavu. So I should do this. So I'm prepared for the blowout. All right, let's see it. Oh, maybe he's just going Blood Moon. That would be great for me. No. Okay, he's just going to scam Fury. Yeah, I mean, I saw this coming, but again, like, how do you play around it? I didn't have any 1-mana removal. If I did, then I'm in a much better shape. Oh, he didn't even have it. Now is he going to try Jam Blood Moon? Wow, okay. I'm in much better shape then. Ooh, Misstep's good. I think. Okay. Just gonna go super low on cards. I guess not. I guess he just had like a million cards in hand somehow. He hasn't really played anything. That's how. So I really want to get a 5th type here, but I can't because I would need to get blue-black. I don't have that. So I think we just do Kavu, Flooded Strand. If he tries to Fury me again, then I can crack the Flooded Strand. Okay. It's a little annoying, but not the end of the world. Need a Scion. In the Scion waiting room. Let's get a second red source. I guess he probably has, maybe he just has another. No, I've misstepped for that. I was like, maybe he has another Ephemerate. I'm just going to swing in. I kind of like all these cards in hand, honestly. I have the misstep in case he has an Ephemerate. I could discard the Tear Asunder. I don't know if this matters. I'm going to keep the Tear Asunder, though. For Blood Moon. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should have actually discarded that. Might have been a better play. Because I really think go Spyro and try to Ephemerate it. No, okay. Maybe Misstep wasn't a good board choice here. I think he meant to dash that. Okay. Okay, I think we just keep. I think we gotta keep this, right? So we'll exile something from his graveyard. Doesn't really matter. I guess I could. No, that would have made sense. So I need red-green to play in the second Kavu. I need a brick on this draw here. Please brick, sir. Please brick. Land. Okay. All right. Got nothing in hand. Why don't you just concede? Okay. Oh, he's got Spyro tokens, right? Okay, that's fine. You don't have Spyro tokens anymore, buddy. Unless he does it in response, which he should. Actually, I should do that in the wrong order. We'll just exile twice, I guess. He's got to pay for his Spyro tokens. Yep. I was like, I forgot about the Spyro tokens. Keep him alive. That's okay. Bring into one. What do we want to do this? Green, red? Sure. I don't know what saves him at this point. Solitude. Or you conceded. We got there. Good work, team. So I think we got to do red, blue. Yeah, because we got everything else. So we'll lead off with Steam Vents. And we're hoping for not a Ren and 6 deck. But we'll use our removal if we have to. Looks like Murktide, Breach, Prowess. Ooh, interesting. Rhinos? Rhinos. Rhinos on the draw. Generally not great time. Play our monkey to get killed by a fire. Go, monkey, go. Or a dead gone. Probably dead. Or a Fury. Fury if they're really desperate. I doubt they use Fury. Feeling like a gone. Fury. Okay, I guess they were desperate. Ice me. Fury plus ice. Man, that's a good turn. No. Jam our Brawler into... They're going to get Rhinos on turn 3 most likely. They have a Cascade spell. 3 cards in hand. Oh, very good for me. Do they have ice? It looks like ice. Ice the creature. Okay. They missed a land drop. Would really like to stop drawing lands, please. Be great. Would be very much preferred. I think we wait and cycle Zagoth. Right? I probably should do that. Huh. I don't think there's anything I could get. I'm just gonna make him think I have permission up. So we'll probably fetch a basic plains and then cycle Zagoth. These Rhinos come down next turn or this turn? Next turn, I think. Yeah, he's stumbling on lands, which is good for me. But I'm also just drawing lands, which is not as good for me. Cycle. Nacatl. Okay, not bad. It's better than nothing. Kavu, good. Good. Look at Temur Rhinos, so I should be concerned about Blood Moon. Does he have a second ice? Does not. So I think I'll get basic forest here. I can't hold up blue. No, but we're not going to bluff anything. I mean, we could bluff it, but he's got the Rhinos coming off anyway, so we'll just do this. All right, so he's got the Rhinos. Unfortunately, I guess I could trade with them. If he gets like another like shardless, then I'm in like bad shape. Or Violent Outburst, I guess would be bad. But he's got to hit a land drop at some point. He's probably got another Cascade spell. Oh, I guess he just gave up because he didn't have another land. Kind of premature concession. I guess he's got 9 cards in hand, though. He just didn't find a land. But, like, realistically, he could trade. He could block Brawler. He could block Nacatl. I swing in for 5. I bolt. I could kill his Rhino. And, like, I don't know. He's still in this game. Maybe, like, a rage concession. Okay. Sideboarding against Rhinos. I think what we usually do into Flusters. So we definitely want. So he has Chain of the Rocks coming in. So we want Hidetsugu. Okay, we want Misstep. We want Hidetsugu. We want Chain of the Rocks. I don't know that I don't love Chain of the Rocks in this actually. Fluster. Bring in a million cards. So let's see what we cut on. 2 Nacatl, 2. Okay, so 2 Bolt. I can get on board with 2 Bolt. I think on the draw, I'm going to cut a Tribal Flames against a Force Negation deck. Now, the rest. Might cut Migloz. This matchup can get grindy, but and they could bring in Blood Moon because they're the Temur version, so maybe keeping Migloz in. I think Hexdrinker is going to go, though. He does have Fury. I want to keep Ragavan in because I'm bringing in Hidetsugu. Oh, wait, why is Rest in Peace in here? Maybe we go down on decisions. This is like a lot of interaction, so we'll go down a second Tribal Flames and Coddle. A lot of 1-drop interaction. I don't know if I like Chained in this matchup, to be honest. Maybe on the draw, it's useful. We'll try this. This might be too much interaction. Maybe I want to keep Tribal Flames in. Because I guess I have to be worried about Blood Moon and Rhinos. In the because they're definitely. I mean, I guess they could not be on the Temur version, but it seems like they are. Because they only had 2 lands, so like I don't really know for sure. But they did have a basic as one of them, so that's why I was like, all right. All right, I think we keep this. Of course, it's much worse on the draw, but we have a stub, so we got something. Can't really stop turn 3 Rhinos, though. So, trying to think of how to play around Blood Moon, and the answer is I really can't. So I get green black turn 1, and then red blue, and then try to play white on turn 3. But like that, by that point, they could have a Blood Moon down. Like the other option could be, I could do something like, fetch. See, but then I can't get blue. Like if I fetch up like red white, I get 4 types for Kavu on turn 2 and get a basic. Oh, I can't get a basic forest. So how I played this, maybe I should have thought more about what fetch land I was going to use, because like maybe I could have gone Savai Triome Forest to play around Blood Moon, and then jam a Kavu turn 2, but Kavu dies to Fury then. But if I get Blood Mooned, this is so bad. I don't know. Oh, he gets a Triome. Okay, so he's not. It's unlikely to be on the Blood Moon version. He's probably gonna just ice me. All right, I'm fine with that. I mean, I guess he could really get me by like, getting a forest and then Blood Moon, but that's unlikely. Nice. Nice. It's probably just holding up binding or something. The question is like, do I jam a threat or I just hold up nothing? I think I'd jam a threat. I think I just jam. I think I just jam Kavu into what looks like a binding. Oh, he's gonna have planes. No, he doesn't have planes. So he's gonna get 1 set of Rhinos down. Because I think this is like, obviously I could hold up stub and be like, ooh, like be sneaky and try to counter his first set of Rhinos. Maybe that's a better idea. But if he has like outburst or something, that's like bad for me. Like if he just upkeeps outburst, then, or tries to like ambush outburst, then I'm okay. Yeah. That's fine because we can swing in. If he double blocks, I can bind him and blow him out. Bind 1, blow 1 out, and I have stub up in case he has force. We're also gonna loot away maybe just the Triome. Triumph draws me cards, but Steam Vents I can shock in as a blue source. Sweet Windswept Heath can get me stuff. I think I'll loot away the Triumph. Second stub. Interesting. No blocks. Very interesting. So I could bind one of these. Hold up stub. Or I could play another threat. I want to bind one of these and then hold up stub. And I'm going to wait till his turn to do it, though. I could actually have double stub, so I think that's better. Like, I could play Brawler and then hold up stub, but then he'd get another set of Rhinos down. Or do I just take 8 and not care? If I just get a basic forest here, get Brawler, take 8, and then have stub up for something else. Yeah, let's do that. I think I like that better. Like, I'm just going to take a bunch of damage from these guys. I don't really care. I just don't want another set of Rhinos to come down. Because the race is on. Okay. To be expected. I think I'm still fine with my decision. I guess he could bind my... I shouldn't care about the Fable. But I think that's good. He's got one card in hand. If he wants to try to race here, he can. And he's going to. Does Nacatl change anything? So I want to be able to probably Tribal Flames him. So I want to hold up Binding and Stub. He Tribal Flames him next turn. I could Tribal Flames him now because he can't counter it. I kind of like all these cards. That's the issue. I could loot away the Steam Vents and get play Nacatl, hold up Binding, hold up Tribal, have Tribal Flame, or have Sub ED. I think I'm like that. I guess if I get a Bolt, no, I still can't win. Oh, Scion's good too. I think I still stick with my plan now. And I'll bind one of these. Could bind it now. He could have... Can't have anything. I think I want to try to go for the blowout, though. You could have double fire, but I won't die because I can stub one of them. Okay, so the question is, like, what is he most likely to have, right? He probably has Rhinos, but I can stub that, so I don't care about that. And I can Tribal Flames him. He could have Binding, I can stub that. I don't think I need to do anything. He could ice my Kavu, I can stub that. We just keep everything. I guess you could have Rhinos. No, he can't have Rhinos with Force backup. You could have like Binding with Force. Could he? No, he can't. He doesn't have white. Otawara. Okay. All right, got there. Game 2, game 3. Oh wait, that was game 2. We won game 1. Okay, so you got 2 Minor Misstep to Dramoka's command main is what's in your list. Yeah, I think that's fine too. What I liked about Hexdrinker, and this is a pretty recent kind of thing, maybe the past week or two, is that it's just like another threat. So sometimes you may have noticed playing the deck, like you have to mulligan hands that like don't have threats in them, and that can happen pretty often. And you also have to mulligan hands just with the mana base that are like clunky mana. So I found that Hexdrinker is good. So here's like a good example, right? Wear Terror of Natural State in the side. Because I don't own, mostly because I don't own Natural State and Wear Tear feels good. Yeah, I mean, you got to play whatever you own. Like, the difference between Natural State and Wear Tear isn't huge. It's just that I think, like, in most metas, Natural State is better. The only time that Wear Tear is better is, like, if you play a lot of mirror matches. But, like, I don't know whose meta that is that, like, is, you know, if you're in, like, the Domain Zoo, like, mirror match only meta. What's this guy on Prowess, probably? Yeah, looks like Prowess. Then that can make sense. Man. Okay, let's think about this for a second. So you go green, black, red, blue, and then play the basic planes on turn 3. I think I want to do that to save life against this. We're gonna try that out. So we're probably against Prowess. Hexdrinker ready to die against Lava Dart. Okay. So anyway, with Hexdrinker, so yeah, with Wear Tear, that's the only thing. Because what happens is a lot against Amulet Titan and against Hammer, like that 1 mana to kill an artifact is like very relevant. So what is this guy on? So many questions. So that's why I like Natural State a little better. It's like you need to be able to just kill an amulet or kill a hammer for 1 mana. That's just the reality of how it works. So that's why I like it a little better in the sideboard. But Wear Tear is still good. Like people play Wear Tear, but the thing is, like I get it. The fuse is nice, but we're also playing in my sideboard. I'm also playing Hidetsugu Consumes All. So you're like, okay, I'm against Hammer Time. When are you going to fuse this for 3 mana? Like very rarely, because usually you're using it in the early game to disrupt them because their deck is faster than us. So that's like much more common than other stuff. Okay. Are they Prowess just with like a terrible hand? Maybe. Do I just bind this now? Probably. We're gonna loot away this Temple Garden, maybe? Or the Triome. Maybe just the Triome. We could also exile Unholy Heat, but he's got like nothing in his graveyard, so I think I'll just loot away this Triome. Yeah, I think I got off track, but yeah, we got some updates with for XAL V1s. That was nice because like for most, I feel like for a lot of modern archetypes, like you don't expect to get a lot out of a standard set, and we actually got a lot out of Dominaria United, and then we got some nice stuff out of All Will Be One. So I was like very happy. I wasn't expecting to get anything, but we've actually been able to use a lot of the new cards. Oh, wait a minute. That was stupid. Yeah, I guess I got distracted and misclicked and exiled something from his graveyard when I wanted to loot away this Triome, but should still be fine. Okay. So I guess he was just Prowess with the terrible hand or something. I'm not sure. Okay, so Prowess. The trick is to not do what I did in the prelim and forget to board in some of your stuff that's good. That's what you want to do. So Prowess, we have a lot that you can bring in. It's down here somewhere. Here you go. So rest in peace, Hidetsugu and Chained. But then I also have Misstep that should go in too. So I have to like take out a lot for that. So we're gonna take out a Migloz. We're gonna take out 2 Tribal Flames on the draw. Take out a Bolt because we're bringing a lot of exile base removal. I'm probably gonna take out Hexdrinker, honestly, because of Lava Dart. Like Ragavan is good because sometimes they'll bring in Blood Moon. I mean, I don't know what their standard sideboard is these days, but it can be good. And we have to trim on 1-drops anyway because of the presence of. So we might trim on a Ragavan anyway because of Lava Dart, and he says cut 2 Nacatl. Depends if they bring in Blood Moon. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Oh, we'll cut on a Brawler. Oh wait, that was too much now. We went too far. Add a Nacatl back in. And add a Hexdrinker, add a Migloz. Does he play Tear Asunder in this matchup? I don't think so. I got the Chained. I got the I got the Rest in Peace. Got the Hidetsugu. Got all the pieces this time. Not gonna have an issue like we did last time. Bring Trial Flames back in, maybe. Sure. Not gonna have an issue like we did last time where I forgot to bring in Hidetsugu. But yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're watching this on Twitch, thanks so much. And you can follow me. I've got not a ton of followers at the moment because I just started streaming like a few days ago. I was making YouTube videos first, but I finally figured out how to work the streams. And some people said they prefer to like the live stuff where you can ask questions and things like that. So thanks for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for tuning in. And you can check out my stream. The link's in the description for my Twitch channel if you ever want to come by and watch it live. I'll answer all your questions that you have. This hand's pretty good. Probably get rid of Scion. Okay, so game 2 against Prowess. Starts with Steam Vents. Plays a Monkey. I'm going to immediately chain this Monkey. This is why Chain to the Rocks shines. So the reason I think everyone should have Chain to the Rocks in their sideboard for if you're playing this archetype is because, so I need Mountain Plains, is because Chain of the Rocks is very good, turn 1, as you can see right here. You know, your Ragavan is now going to be exiled. But it's also very good late game. Like if I drew this late in the game and say, you know, in the Prowess matchup, maybe he's got like a huge Sprite Dragon or something, I can still use this. So, and if you're talking about against like Murktide, I can bind him, or I can exile Murktide, I can exile a Ledger Shredder. Like, so there's a lot of stuff that's good. So that's the thing. It's like sometimes people will bring in removal. Is he playing? There's no way he's playing Counterspell, right? I've got Monkey, so we'll just jam and pray. Could have Spell Snare. But yeah, it's good against Murktide. It's good against so many things. And like a lot of decks just don't have a way to kill Enchantments. Obviously, you don't use this card if you're going against things with ETBs. Okay. I'm going to put this on the bottom because I got so much gas in my hand. I want to try to draw another land. So for those of you guys who just hopped on, I am currently playing a league. We're 2-0 in the league right now. Oh, you can see the stat there. Oh, Blood Moon. Ooh, spicy. We're 2-0. We went 2-2 in the prelims, so not a great result. Lost to Prowess, and don't remember what the other loss was. Is this guy just Murktide without Murktide? Is that what this is? Is that why he's playing Jegantha? Is he just Murktide-less Murktide, not actually Prowess? No, I don't know. I guess some of the Prowess lists are doing different. I don't know. I'm not sure. Could cast Consider there. But I think I want to hold on to this treasure. The next turn, maybe play a one. I don't know. Not a great spot. Oh, Fair Breach. Do they play Iconoclast, though? I didn't think they played Iconoclast. That seems like more of a Prowess card. So I can dash Monkey into trade with Iconoclast. And I could play a Brawler. The problem is I don't have enough mana to do all of it. I could just play Monkey and play Brawler. If I do that, I probably want to play Kavu, though, because... I think I'm going to play Kavu and play Monkey. Now, you could say I'm exposing Monkey to, like, a removal spell, but that's fine. We'll play the game. So I couldn't, in this situation, being on, like, the draw here, I couldn't really play around Blood Moon. I could have, like, I guess I could have gone a basic Forest and played a 3/3 Kavu, but that, like, didn't seem great. And I had Monkey in hand, so that's why I wasn't really that worried about it. I could kill his Iconoclast now, but I probably will do that next turn. I don't know. You could argue to kill it now, but I want to get this. Oh, wait, I said I was going to play a Kavu and then played a Brawler. That was a mistake. At least Brawler doesn't trade with a 1/1 token, so I guess that's good. But I wanted to play Kavu so I can loot stuff away. Okay. All right. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I played that well. Maybe I'm just going to lose now. Also would like a third land, please. Now I'm getting dunked on. Okay, what do I kill here? The Iconoclast, probably. Go on, Spell Pierce me. Would like a land, please. I don't want to trade with the token. That seems kind of bad. Would like a land, please. Had a top deck iteration. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like how different a position I would be in with a basic forest instead. I would have had a 3/3 Kavu. So I guess I would have been able to still play out my threats smaller, so that certainly would have been something. I would have had one type for... I don't know. On the draw, you have to be more concerned about Blood Moon. So... How did he... I don't remember how he killed my Kavu. Oh, it was a Brawler I played? Oh, no. I don't remember what I played on turn 2, so... Fair Breach, I run Blood Moon, my Fair Breach. Okay. So I guess it is a thing. I was... The Iconoclast threw me off. Oh yeah, EE on 1, man. Go for it. To get his monkey back, kill his own DRC. Perfect timing. I guess I'll just wait. Obviously, I could trade my tokens. I mean, if he wants to blow E, obviously, I think he wants to get his monkey back. With a third land, I could have like grabbed Jegantha, done some other stuff, but this is a lot like one of the games we lost in the prelim. Is I just didn't get enough lands. Actually, this is exactly like a game I lost against Prowess in paper yesterday. So yeah, he must think I'm pretty dumb. Okay, so we're gonna swing with Ragavan. He'll crack the E. Tribal Flames is I'll Tribal Flames as Ragavan, and then we'll just try to hang on. That's what I'm saying, unless he's got a removal spell. But I'm assuming that's what he's gonna try attempt to do. If he has a removal spell, then we're in a lot worse shape. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna check this out. I would like lands, please. Yeah, I lost a game against Prowess that was very similar to this in that I had a monkey I had multiple monkeys to fight through Blood Moon, but I just didn't draw a third land ever, and it went to like turn 10. That's like kind of the zone we're in now. Like even another land at this point doesn't help me that much. Like, can't play anything in my hand. Like, we'll grab Jegantha here, but I mean, this game's over. So I got by Blood Moon. I guess I'm supposed to play around it on the draw. And just fetch basic forest there. And play it and just deal with 3/3 Kavu. That would allow me to play these Kavus and these Brawlers out, and I probably would have won. But kind of hindsight's 20/20. Yeah, Blood Moon's good on the play. On the draw, it's not nearly as good because he wouldn't have been able to do all this stuff. But I didn't get a third land, so he would have still... I got third land on turn 9. Oh, perfect. Okay. Well, I think my sideboards... I'm going to just put in Rest in Peace. I don't know. He's going wide. But I assume he's got Breach in there somewhere. So it looks like the prelim wrapped up. Another 2/2. Guess this. What are we doing here? There we go. I see. Olive Moon in my blue-red decks, I often side it out on the draw and bring it back on the play. That makes sense. I don't know if my opponent will do that, but the question is, do I want to bring in Tear Asunder? Or do I want to just run it back with the same list? I'll probably just run it back. If we had started drawing some lands, we could have tried to fight through it with getting Jegantha, binding it with Jegantha, play Scion. You know, I had options, but not with no lands. So those are... When it's bad, you just drop to DRC and Shredder so it doesn't feel like a dead card ever. I mean, that's true. Oh, did I bring in Rest in Peace or not? I don't... Man, I should really pay more attention to what I'm doing, huh? I don't think I brought in Rest in Peace. Oh, I did. Okay. Oh, wait, there it is. All right, I think we gotta keep this. Ragavan turn 1. Kavu turn 2. Rest in Peace turn 3. Maybe. I think there's absolutely zero chance that this Ragavan lives. He could play blocker, though, and I could bolt it. Come on, play blocker. Come on. Come on, just let my Ragavan live. He's just an innocent... He's just an innocent monkey. Stuff is good, but I don't have blue mana right now. So we're like back in the zone of, do I just get Blood Mooned again? I don't draw another land. Shredder? Come on, dude. Stop with the Aether Gus. Now I'm really screwed if I just get Blood Moon again. This is the same thing he had last time. Do I play it again? No, I think I need a land. I think I'm going to bottom it because I'll play Brawler if I don't draw a land. But I really need a land here because then I can hold up Stub. Am I crazy? Did I click bottom? Pretty sure I clicked bottom and just drew another one. Yep. Yep, you like that. Like that Thoughtseize bug action. That's really annoying. So now what do? Do I just play another Kavu and then I guess I can loot stuff if he goes Blood Moon. It's so funny. I put it on bottom and I draw another one. Please don't go turn 1 Bolt, turn 2 Aether, guys, turn 3 Blood Moon. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. That's very good. Means he doesn't have anything. He's only got 3 types in the graveyard, even if he cracks the land. I would like a third land, though. So the question is, do I want to discard one of these to try to find a land? And, like, what would it be? Like, I guess the question also is, like, do I go Rest in Peace or do I go Brawler? I feel like if I get a third land, I feel like just Brawler with Stub up is fine, and I don't even need Rest in Peace yet. And then maybe, like, the following turn, I could do Rest in Peace. Okay, this guy's really taking a long time in this iteration. Really got to make sure he picks the right card. Spell Pierce, okay. So he kind of bricked on that, huh? Is he going to bobble himself? So he's bobbling himself to see if he wants to shuffle it away. He does want to shuffle it away. Shocking, he is. Oh my god, so he got Delirium from that. Impressive. Okay, there's my third land, so I think we just jam Brawler and hold up. Stub. I think we're gonna get red-blue here. Shredder's kind of annoying. I could bolt the Shredder. He tries to use a spell. Now I can't. Now we wait. So if I crack this, he probably tries to use a something. So I can't really crack it. Right? Because if I crack it and he just bolts my Brawler, I'm in bad shape. So we'll let him block. Should I just like jam? Rest in peace. Does Spell Pierce? Sure. Obviously, I want to bolt this Ledger Shredder at some point, but I can't crack this right now because I think he's holding up a removal spell. If he cracks that fetch, I'm in good shape. Okay, he's smart. Oh, it wasn't a fetch. That's why he didn't crack it. Makes sense. So crack this now. He bolts Brawler, and then I bolt Ragavan. Go ahead, use your Spell Pierce. I feel like he's got it. He would have used it on Rest in Peace if he had it. Yeah, so he's gonna bolt the Brawler. Why wouldn't you do that while I... That was a pun. And that's... I don't know. You can argue that I should have, like, just gotten hit by the Ragavan, but I don't think that's a winning strategy. I just need to draw into some gas. Maybe I should have. I mean, Shredder's very good in this matchup, but I draw a threat here. I guess if he Blood Moons me, I just lose. But we might just be losing anyway. So I'm trying to think if it was more important. I mean, I don't know. That's always the question, right? Like, was it more important to... I could have bolted the Shredder in response to the Ragavan cast, but then he would still bolt to the same creature. So that wouldn't have worked. I could have held up Stub just for a removal spell and just taken the hit from Monkey. Well, there we go. I got punished for not shocking it. I was like, oh, do I need to shock in a land? And I said no, but if I draw another land, I'll just cast Jegantha. Man, I'm just getting dunked on right now. It's like, oh, I like my life total is under pressure. I don't want to shock in anything. Man, I'm like really tilted now. Come on, dude. So if I'd shocked in that land and held up Stub, I could have just stubbed Blood Moon, and I would have been in pretty good shape. But I would have been at 7. But now I'm just like losing. Yeah. So I didn't have a way to play around Blood Moon. With what I had in hand. Did I? I mean, maybe I did. Maybe I should have played it. Like, usually it's less a concern on the play. But, man, this is so frustrating. Should I have just taken that Ragavan hit? Like, God, this guy's just blown. I don't know. Put in the chat what you think I should have done. Like, I don't think taking Ragavan's hits is very smart with my deck. But I would have had my Brawler alive and could have been swinging in for 5 and applying pressure to his life total. Now we don't have anything that can save us. Oh, man, that's really annoying. All right. So we lost to Blood Moon both games, and like normally I say like, oh yeah, you just play around Blood Moon, but let's see. I had 2 fetches in the graveyard, so at some point I could have fetched here, but I needed a blue source here. That was the 5th type, so I needed to fetch how I did. Now I think, did I fetch this Overgrown Tomb, or did I have it in hand? I think I had it in hand. So yeah, I think this one is like, could I have played it better? I'm sure, but also his hand just lined up like really well against mine. Like, this is like what just keeps happening, man. This is exactly what happened in the challenge, or in the thing. Like, turn 1 removal, turn 2 Aethergeist, but then he did stumble a bit, but I just couldn't, like, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do anything. I had some threats on board. He was able to deal with them. And then he got the Blood Moon down, and I couldn't play around it with these fetches that I had. I have to remember, I think I had Overgrown Tomb in hand, but maybe I didn't. No, I think I had Sacred Foundry in hand. The problem with having Sacred Foundry in hand is it doesn't allow you to play around Blood Moon very well with the basics you need. So I think that's what it was. I don't know. I'd have to go back and like rewatch it, but yeah, I'm just gonna concede. Yeah, and then I mean, if I drew another land, then we could play Jegantha. Maybe it's different. I don't know. We played Rest in Peace and still lost, but he didn't use an Unholy Heat, or no, he did use an Unholy Heat. That's how it is. He got that Delirium on, I think, turn 3 to kill something. The Kavu, that's what it was. So yeah. Yeah, we kind of had the same problem with, like, honestly, I lost a game in the same problem last game. It's like, you know, you can't consistently hit like all your land drops and stuff. We'll just finish this league, I guess. But like, it's the same problem where you get stuck on 2 lands and then it doesn't allow you to play a 2-mana threat and hold up interaction. So like, if I can play, like, I played the Kavu on turn 3. Yes, that's what it was. It was turn 1, he had Bolt for Ragavan. Turn 2, he had Aether Gust for Kavu. I bought him Kavu because I was trying to draw a land. I drew another Kavu. Turn 3, I play Kavu. And then turn 3, he goes Iteration and then manages to get Delirium off that and then Unholy Heats my Kavu. So with that scenario, like, if I have, if I have the 3rd land and I had Stub in hand, then I can just counter it. But if I don't have the 3rd land, then you kind of end up like that, where you're just like twiddling your thumb. So I don't know. I've lost a couple games like that on getting mana flooded or mana screwed. And maybe with Hexdrinker, there's an argument to go up to 22 lands. But it's like hard to say. Like, you could go up to 20, say, oh, you should go up to 22 lands because now with between Hexdrinker and Migloz and Jegantha, you have a lot of ways to deal with mana flood, but not any ways to deal with mana screw besides like looting with Kavu. On the other hand, your curve is lower, slightly by having Hexdrinker because instead in the flex slots, instead of stuff like Dromoka's Command, 2 drops or 3 drops or bigger. So I don't know if that makes any difference. Okay. I think we keep this clunky hand with the Triome in hand, so it's unfortunate, but I think I don't know. On the draw, this could be too slow. We'll see what my opponent's on. Opponent's mulligans to 5. So I could play a Nacatl turn 1 and then try to turn 2 Triome. But I think I want to play Monkey, but we'll see what the matchup is. If they play like a Monkey turn 1, then I'm kind of in trouble. Because I can't grab like red-white. It's the only thing I can grab from Windswept Heath. Maybe this was a mulligan. I don't know. I feel like I've been keeping more hands just because like, and maybe I'm not mulliganing aggressively with the deck. Aggressively enough. Okay, well, we're against Scam, so it didn't matter anyway. So he's got to take the Bolt and Tribal Flames, which means I'll resolve a Monkey. Maybe. I don't think I can just play a Triome at this point. What? Okay. So I think I just have to hit with Monk. I think I have to go red-white. But then I have a green source. I think that's what we do. I think he's going to scam. It looks like he's going to scam me again, because that's the only reason you take that. Now, if he scams a Fury, I don't care, because I have removal for it. So I think we have to do this. Oh, is he just Living End? That's what he is. That's why you do that. Yeah, he's just Living End. Okay. Well, that's a good draw. I'm going to play Scion, but I'll probably just lose to... Fortunately, we're like 1 turn too late for Ragavan. Like, we needed to... I guess we did play in turn 1, so... Subtlety. Cool. So we just play our Scion into... It'll be small Living End at least. We're keep applying pressure. We got some removal spells in hand. And maybe he doesn't have it turn 3. He doesn't have any Cyclers, which is very odd. So maybe he's a different deck. No, it's got to be Living End. Honestly, if he Living Ends right now with 1 thing in the graveyard, I don't really care. This looks like what he's about to do. Why would he wait until end of turn to do that? Okay, so I will still just kill his Grief. So I'm using the Binding there because I don't want his Grief to go to his graveyard. So now if he Living Ends, I get back 3 creatures and gets none. So it's going to be a long game. So we both literally have nothing. I think we just start jamming Tribal Flames. Obviously, you could have Force, and that's fine. So I figured he probably had Force, but whatever, got it out of his hand. I don't think just like holding up nothing is that useful. I could have grabbed Jegantha there, but I think this is fine. We'll just use our mana. Okay, he's going to try to refill his graveyard. Found a Cycler finally. He could have another Force. He could have an Outburst. You draw another Outburst. That'd be a typical Living End player play. We'll just Tribal Flames again. Why not? Use his other... See if his last card's Force or not. Looks like it is. Okay. Trick. I'm lucky that he hasn't had any cyclers, but maybe he's got more like subtlety grief in his deck than anything else. Like Brazen Bar or something. Yeah, outburst main, upkeep. I'm gonna grab Jegantha and play this land. You could argue to hold on to the land, but I want to. If I draw another land, I can play Jegantha next turn. Graveyard still has like nothing in it. It will once he starts cycling things. There's one thing. There's one thing. Two things. Does he have a Cascade spell? At some point he's gonna just have to do it out of desperation. Okay, does he have something? Oh man, desperate. Is he gonna cycle again? Feeling shardless. I mean, I'm feeling a violent outburst here. But his graveyard's still small. So we have to wait till he outbursts and then we can bolt him. I believe is the correct play. In case he has like force in hand. Although I think he just loses anyway. We'll see. Maybe he's got something I don't know about. One card in hand. All right, we got there against Living End. Yeah, he had to. I guess he had to. I just had their early pressure, and he had to do their early Living End, but he didn't get any like cyclers. So we got there in game one against Living End, which is always good because that's the hardest one to win. It's the pre-board. Okay. Living End. I haven't played this in a while. The matchup's fallen off a lot. Like I feel like it's much less common these days. But so 2 Flusterstorm, 2 Rest in Peace, 1 Teferi. Don't have Teferi. So Flusterstorm, Rest in Peace, and Minor Misstep seems good. I don't think there's a matchup where Migloz is good. Not a matchup where Binding is good either. Maybe take out 1 Bolt. Or 1 Hexdrinker. Bolt isn't amazing, but I can Bolt face. Just have a lot of threats. All right, let's try something like this. I think we just keep this. He's not going to have removal for turn 1 Ragavan. I just have to hope not get griefed. So he's going to cycle now to try to find something. So he's probably got grief in hand. That's the only reason he made. Or another black card in hand. He's trying to find grief. Okay, he didn't get it. So far, so good. We will jam a turn 2 Rest in Peace. Striped Riverwinder is a bit annoying to deal with. Do I want red-blue or red-white? We want red-white. Maybe red-blue, actually, is the better play, because with red-blue, I can still cast Rest in Peace next turn off for Treasure Token. And then the following turn, if I draw, I think this is fine. We're just going to hope and pray. Ragavan's the best creature in this matchup for obvious reasons. But, you know, he could have Force. He's got a lot of cards in hand, so it's entirely possible he has Force or Grief. Again, he's just going to cycle the Stripe Riverwinder. Oh, sorry, no, he's doing Curator and something else. Architect's Will. So he's got a huge graveyard. So he's got Force. I'm kind of in trouble. Okay, I'm going to be in trouble. I feel like he's got to have Force. He has 6 cards in hand. But we try. There's a Living End. Not the card I wanted to exile. Can't suspend it. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. Here we go. Let it resolve. Don't have Force with your 6 cards in hand. No. Okay. I don't think we win this game. I still think you keep that, though. You had the hate card. You had Monkey. There's a chance he didn't have it. Second land would have been nice there, though. I could have jammed Nacatl, too. But it doesn't matter. I mean, he's got it. Yep. This is the like free win basically when you play Living End. 5, 8. I'll take a draw step. I don't think I have anything that could save me though. So I could bolt Architects of Will and take 8. Oh, actually, hold on, let me think. So I should play Monkey, block Stripe Riverwinder, and then I'm going to take 9. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, maybe you could say, like, I'm not supposed to keep that one lander, but I think with Monkey and with, like, I had multiple Monkeys and I had Rest in Peace, that I think you just keep that for the upside. The upside's too strong, you know? Oh, I don't know why. I had the upkeep stop because I was using a removal spell, but then I was like, nah, it's dumb. I'll save 5 damage instead. Oh, so you just have Otawara, probably. It's the only reason you shock that in. Or he's going to play another Curator. I'm at 5. I don't think I win this. All right, let's try game 3. On the play, of course, this is much easier. We should run it back. So we ended up finishing 11th in that prelim. It'll let me open it, which is not so good. 2-2, 11 out of 17. That's pretty bad. Kenneth sure got a 2-2, so it makes me feel a little better. But it's fine. So we are on the play against Living End. No, we can't keep this. I'm tempted. If I had a monkey, I would. Come on, dude. All right, I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this. I'm going red, blue. We're getting rid of a stub. This might not be enough pressure, but we're gonna give it a shot. Got interaction for days. Hashtag 4 days. Monkey, hey ha. Subtlety the monkey? That'd be sad. That'd be so bad for me, actually. Might be. Oh, no, we're good. That'd be devastating. Go ahead, grief me. Give me your worst. You love to see it. You love to see it. See if I can resolve my recipes here. I could wait another turn, but I'm just gonna jam it now. You can also play Kavu now. Gives him one more turn to get like a grief or something. Actually, I do kind of like playing Kavu right now. Because he can also exile cards. Exile Beseiju is pretty good. I think I do like this. Maybe this is not correct, but I'll get another threat down. And he can start exiling stuff from the graveyard too. I can also loot to try to find lands. So I can like loot away this bolt. Kind of weird he has no cyclers. Oh, he's gonna wait until... Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm gonna loot away this bolt because he's obviously gonna just wait. There's a force. It's good for me. So now we just have to hold up Fluster because I could jam Rest in Peace, but now if he forces it, then I'm screwed. So we just have to hold up Fluster. Next turn, we'll get another treasure, and then we can do something with it. Obviously, if he goes Shardless, then I'll just stub it. But if he goes like on my upkeep Fluster, or sorry, Force, then I'll Fluster it. I feel like he's going to try to do an outburst. If not, I'll just exile stuff from his graveyard anyway. Ooh, that's very good for me. That's so good. So good. So let's attack first. Exile card from his graveyard. The question is, like, do I even need Rest in Peace right now? Right? Should I just... I guess it'll get a force out of him. But he's, like, so far behind, like, doing anything. I think I'm going to do it, though. I do it. And then I have, like, so much interaction up. What are the chances he has a second force? Because I can only hold on this Fluster. We'll get out a second force. Now we still have Fluster. And Stub. So now you can still wipe my board. So maybe this wasn't a great move, actually. But I couldn't let that resolve, right? Maybe I didn't even need Rest in Peace. Maybe that was the mistake. Because now you can still wipe my board, which isn't, like, great, because I'm not applying pressure then. Yeah, maybe I didn't even need Rest in Peace. I should have just held up, like, all the interaction. I had, like, 2 Flusters in the Stub, and he couldn't have resolved Living End. Because now if he resolves Living End, I actually am not in a great position. Yeah, that was stupid. Okay. Now that leads me to believe he doesn't have a Living End. I guess he would have taken one of the pieces of interaction. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't think that was smart. Doesn't look like he has it, though. Fuck, he does have it. So he's going to go Outburst to wipe my board. Yeah, I didn't play that well. I didn't need Rest in Peace. I got, like, kind of focused on it. Okay, Trial Flames is good, though. But I think I need to loot it. Maybe loot away Scion. Well, he should go Living End before. Okay. If I draw a land, it's really bad to loot away Scion. Okay, Nacathl's good. Yep. So now we're just top decking here. Yeah, so I think I could have won potentially by not doing that, by not even playing Rest in Peace, just hold up 3 one-mana counters. He would have griefed me, or he could have Force of Vigor the 2 tokens probably, so I would have had to use 1 there, and then he would have griefed away 1. So I don't know. I think I could have won if I'd done that. I still think I'm gonna win, but it's obviously like he could top deck like some 4-drop like the Curator and be in okay shape. Yep, that's what he did. Protects will. Okay, I think I'll just Trial Flames that. Swinging for 3. It'll probably, he could give me a land. Could take him to 1, but I think I just need to keep the Nacatl alive. Oh, he should have looked at his own library, I think. Right? I'm wrong. Little does he know, I actually needed a land. I feel like he should have looked at his own library, but I guess that's smart to not. So he needs a draw action that he can cast. This probably just gave me lands, though. Hmm. Okay, did he draw another Violent Outburst? Probably. Otawara, maybe? Another Outburst. Okay. How many living ends are left? One, maybe? No, I think there's still two left. So he's got to draw another creature he can cast, or like Otawara. He's got a few things, I guess. Cycler. All right, we got there. Against Living End. Still think I could have played that better. I'm not sure if I was super satisfied with how I played that. And you put in the chat what you think, or put in the comments what you think. If it was smarter to just not even play Rest in Peace and just be like, hey, I'm just going to hold up 3 1-mana counters, blue counters. And he would have Force of Vigor the 2 treasure tokens probably. And I could have stubbed one of those. Then he would have, or I could have flustered that. And then, let me think. Yeah, I could have flustered that and I would have still had 2 stubs up. So that was probably the smarter play. Because then he could have Living Ended. He would have taken one of them. And then I guess I don't remember if he had Outburst. I guess he still could have gotten me if he had Outburst plus Force. But like that requires so many things to go right. I did get the Force out of his hand with the Rest in Peace though, so that was good. So I'm not sure. It was like it seemed a lot closer than I wanted it to be though. I'll just say that. So like I felt like I was so far ahead with like what I had in hand and like with what I drew, and then still ended up being like top decking. So that's why I feel like maybe it was smarter just not to play Rest in Peace at all and just hold on to it. Or sorry, just keep the mana up because I have 3 blue mana and 3 blue counters and just do that. And I would use 1 on Force to protect my token, my treasures, and gone from there. Yeah, we got the 1 lander, so we're gonna mulligan that. We're on the draw. Opponent is trying to decide what they're doing. I will be mulliganing this. Pretty easy choice. Any day now. Any day now. I don't know what my opponent's doing. So we're going to mulligan this because the 1-landers are just too awkward. I mean, you did see me against this is much better. Let's keep. Let's put back the basic forest or the temple garden. Back the Temple Garden, I think. You did see me keep one-landers against Living End, so that's kind of an exception where like I had Ragavan plus sideboard hate, and I was like, all right, I'm comfortable keeping a one-lander because they don't really play removal, you know, so your Ragavan's going to connect, and then, you know, you want the sideboard hate. Looks like I'm against Murktide, almost certainly. Mysterious. I'll probably just play Monkey in a removal spell. Oh, that's interesting. Monkey go. Okay, well, I'm not too worried about Bloodman in this game. Monkey go, yeah. Go ahead, play your Minor Misstep or your Bolt or your Heat. What is my opponent doing? So the Ragavan in the insane world this Ragavan connects, I could have played Zagoth and then gone Scion turn 2, but I don't think in this matchup this Ragavan ever connects. At least like not in this situation on the draw. Oh, the back-to-back Living End matchup, then I love to see it. And Ragavan's very good. Take my... Well, go ahead, put a creature in the graveyard. Probably Hexdrinker. I guess it depends if he has it or not. Yep. Oh yeah, I'm on the play. I'm on the draw, so this is kind of shitty. On the play, then he would have taken Scion. I guess he'll just take the Scion again. So I guess I just have to play it out. Like, so he'll just grief whatever I have in hand. So we'll just have to hope he doesn't have it. So annoying because like on the draw, this is like such a different. I mean, I guess it's just Magic in general. On the draw, this is such a different matchup. Like you could let me connect with Ragavan. I connect with Ragavan twice. I get Scion on board. I swing in with the Scion. You're under a lot more pressure. But now he'll just do the. I mean, this is basically it. It's basically a combo thing. Take my last card in hand, and the rest of my hand is lands. So we can actually fight through this. It's just going to be difficult. Opponent has upkeep stops on. So if I don't draw anything, I pump Hexdrinker, block the Shardless, take 11 down to 7, and then, you know, something like that. Could be. I don't think attacking with the Hexdrinker makes sense. Okay, we get nothing. That's fine. So we'll play our Forest, level up. We really need like a binding or something. Because like we'll be able to give him pretty big, but Okay, 4/4 Hexdrinker, alone and unafraid. Fortunately, we're going to be 1 mana short of being able to do this on make him 6/6. But it doesn't really matter either. I mean, I'll block Shardless here. That's the only thing. I don't think I'll trade with the Curator. Opponent's really thinking about this one a lot for some reason. So I could take 7 down to 11. Or I can take 11 down to 7. Go down to 7. I could have traded with the Curator, maybe. No, I can't. Sorry, Curator's flying. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Ooh, second Hexy boy. That doesn't really help me, does it? So am I dead? 4/4. Yeah, I am. Okay, so unfortunately we made the mistake of losing the die roll there, and that did have a big impact on the game. Although I probably still would have lost because they had, grief into turn 3. Like, they had the thing. They had the combo, so it's just how Living End is. Somehow my opponent is like 5 minutes behind on clock, or maybe 4 minutes behind on clock, despite playing like Living End, which is a deck that is not exactly that hard to play in the first 3 turns in most cases, at least pre-boarding. Being someone that played it. Bring in our interaction, bring out Tribal Flames, Migloz, Bolt. Oh, sorry, Bindings are better to bring out. Keep Tribal Flames in. Yes. All right. This is it for the 4-1. Wait, it's only game 2, though. I have to win 2 games to get to the 4-1. So we don't have Teferi. I think Teferi against Living End is he's not as good as against Rhinos. Still good. Fluster is where it's at. Misstep should be where it's at. Rest in Peace, also good, but they can still wipe the board, so as we saw last round. All right, I think we keep this on the play. Oh, shit. I can't play Nacatl turn 1 because this... Sorry, I think we still keep this. But, I mean, we're at risk of just, like, Grief taking stub, and then I have, like, nothing. Fortunately, we have to lead with... Right, we have to just lead with a Triome, where I'd much rather lead with Nacatl. It's a lot stronger start, but, like, I can't risk, like, playing Breeding Pool and then playing nothing turn 2. So I need to at least resolve this Nacatl. Sorry, this Kavu. So if this was like a monkey, or I mean, if I just had one more fetch land, this hand would be gas. But that's fine. Let me just think for a second. So yeah, we have to do this. Yeah. Play. Don't grief me, bro. So turn 2 we'll do Kavu. Turn 3 we can play Nacatl and hold up stub, which is like the dream. Of course, opponent could have grief and then just ruin everything as is usual. But at least Kavu can exile stuff from the graveyard too. So Kavu's handy as graveyard hate. Cycling to find something for grief, maybe? Nope, just griefing. Takes the stub, probably. Almost certainly. Alright, and then I'll exile that Grief. Next turn. Go! Maybe I'll draw another counter. That'd be nice. That'd be very nice. Wow, going for it. Wow, they didn't have a cycler? Why did they do it in that order? You're gonna take 1,000,000 damage from your own lands? I'm for it. I guess we exile Grief here. Could loot, but I think we gotta make his living end smaller. So there is some like kind of strategy here because I don't want to overextend. I think I should play Nacatl. Play Overgrown Tomb tapped. And then if he goes living end for 2 Street Wraiths, then I can play Hexdrinker and Brawler. I think that's what we want to do here. Obviously, like if he cycles like Waker, then that's a problem. Because now he can go a lot bigger living end. Oh, and he gets a Curator too. Yeah. So such is life. If he just has the turn 3, then we're not getting it. It looks like he doesn't though. He actually could like win with like a Tribal Flames off the top. He's at 5. All right, we did win. So I guess he didn't find a third land. I was kind of weirded out by the order he cycled in. Like, I feel like you would want to cycle first with Street Wraith in order to find a land, you know, in order to figure out if you're supposed to shock or not, right? Like he took 2 damage for no reason because he shocked the Steam Vents in and then didn't do anything. So the right play would have been to cycle your 2 Street Wraiths first. Try to get if you don't find any cyclers, then you just play that Steam Vents tapped and you save yourself 2 life. But he didn't do that for whatever reason. I'm kind of confused by it, but that's fine. We run it back. Like the right play, I think was, well, I don't know when he drew the Grief. Man, his hand's all gas. But if you didn't have the Grief, then you cycle first before even playing a land. I have to put a Tribal Flames back. I think we gotta go red-white here. Okay, let's so we got the turn 1 monkey, that's good. Fortunately, we're on the draw. This is a downside. We do have stub. Maybe we don't have stub for long. Maybe stub isn't long for this world. Maybe it is. Oh, okay, Brawler. Okay, so this is good because now we have Brawler. So we're going to do some... We're going to very obviously be holding up blue mana, but that is okay because I don't want him to Force of Vigor my token, my treasure token. So we're going to do this neat trick here. Okay, so Otawara. So here's what we do, right? We're going to go red-green. Normally you wouldn't want to do this, right? Because you want to hold on to your treasure tokens. But in this case, you do want to do it because I don't want him to be able to bounce a treasure token, or I know he's not playing ice or anything like that. So that's why we do that. Obviously, if he just has it, you know, then he has it. So now he can do it. Now he... Such disappointment. So now he'll just take the stub, and now you can just living end. So he found the grief. This matchup's so hard. Like, you know, you see your sideboard hate, and they just demolish you anyway. And now he'll take another card from my hand, probably the Scion. Like what am I supposed to do in this? What am I supposed to do? I had the turn 1 Ragavan. I had a turn 2 threat. And it's just, there's like nothing. Like I could still try to play through this. It wasn't the biggest living end, but I can't deal with this hexproof Stripe Riverwinder right now. It's like so irritating. Like I don't have Veil. Veil is the only thing that could have saved me, I guess, but he still would have living end anyway. Okay, how many types can I get right now? Swamp Forest, Island, Mountain, Plains. So I guess it's Zagoth. 5 types. Kill the Street Wraith, I guess. We're so fucked. Not a great day for us today, honestly. I think I could have played better. Oh, just in time. I think I could have played better in the prelim, and maybe against that Prowess deck I lost to. I don't know. Or in that Breach Mat, the game I lost. Like, this is just being on the draw against Living End is basically what this game was. And I saw the sideboard hate, but he just had the grief. And then, you know, that was it. That was it. All right, so let's cast a Shardless and not cast Living End. Yeah, so not a great day. I mean, we end up 6 and 4 on the day, which is not so great. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. And if you're on YouTube, thanks for watching. And you can, I've got a lot of other videos on YouTube of gameplay. So if you guys want to see me playing like bigger events, I played in challenges, super qualifiers, playing leagues sometimes, playing prelims, things like that. So you get to see like kind of all the meta matchups. So unfortunate that we didn't have this go our way. I was really hoping for a 4-1 or better, but that's okay. I don't think I have a card that can bail me out. No. So that's just kind of how it goes against this sort of deck. I feel like against Breach in that game 3, I could have played better. Maybe. I don't know. That felt like close. I probably could have played better in the prelim. I don't know. Oh, look, I'll have to like rewatch the videos. That's one of the reasons I like to record the videos. Is one, I can like talking things out helps me to like plan stuff. But 2, I can, you know, look at them later and see if I've like made mistakes. But here's the list. Felt pretty good. Still feels great. Again, I don't know that there's anything I'd change. I think Hexdrinker has been fine. I think when you evaluate him, like I've liked playing him as another threat. He does eat a lot of removal, but that's fine because our deck has a lot of threats. And I think he's a little more consistent on hands. Now, like I have ended up mana screwed a few times, so I'm like wondering if it's smarter to go up to 22 lands. I'm not sure. Like then 2 Hexdrinkers maybe. I don't know. We have more ways to deal with mana flood than we do with mana screw. So I don't know. But on the other hand, it might just be variance with, you know, we're a deck that, and the reality is like, it's not like we're playing like Murktide or something where you have like a ton of card draw, card filtering, all that crap. Like you just have what you have. Like you can filter stuff with Kavu, you can cycle Triomes, and you can grab Jegantha, and that's like pretty much all you can do. So that's kind of we're at the mercy a little bit of the variance. Having said that, I do think it's a very strong deck, and like I also think it's a deck that the better you are at playing it, the kind of more it rewards you. So there's definitely a lot of the losses. Like I keep finding stuff I could improve on, things I could have played better to get better results. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you next time. And you can check out like my videos on YouTube or check out my schedule on Twitch if you guys want to catch it live. So I'll see you later.